So, dear Dhamma practitioners, we're going to start our ongoing meditation session now. So, be comfortable yourself and relax your body. Keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So, gently close your eyes and focus your mind to this bell sound and follow the sound, please. And while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, relax your breathing with your thoughts. Do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So bring attention to your body. Scan head to toes 3 times yourself and say Swapatveva, or may I be well and happy 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment. This is the last moment we are spending in this very lifetime. And detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalation, exhalation, and then later observe the change happening moment by moment, followed by the sensation related to your inhalation, exhalation. So in the beginning, we're going to relax our body step by step, following my words mentally. Relax your body, please. Relax your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyes. Relax your ears. Relax your nose. Relax your upper lip. Relax your lower lip. Relax your chin. Relax your whole face muscles. Relax your teeth. Relax your tongue. Relax your mouth. Relax your throat. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders, arms, elbow, forearms, palms, fingers, fingertips. Relax your back muscles and relax your spine. Relax your chest and relax your abdominal muscles. Relax your lungs. Relax your heart. Relax your liver. Relax your kidneys. Relax your gallbladder. Relax your pancreas. Relax your small intestine. Relax your large intestine. Relax your all abdominal organs. Relax your butt. Relax your thigh. Relax your knee. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your foot and relax your toes. Relax your whole body muscles, tendons, ligaments, bone marrows, and whole skeleton. Release the tension in your mind and keep relax your face muscles. So gently bring your attention to in front of your nose and your upper lip area. Deeply and gently breathe in, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation in front of your nose, please. So just allow your inhalation, exhalation happen to itself. Don't visualize, don't try to do anything. Don't make anything happen the way you want. Just observe and recognize this is inhalation, this is exhalation. Do nothing extra. Time to time, observe your posture and observe your primary mental object. That means sensation, and see how you're doing. Allow your inhalation, exhalation to happen naturally, and through the sensation, recognize this is inhalation, this is exhalation. Follow the entire continuation of the inhalation, exhalation. Knowingly, this is the beginning, this is the middle, this is the end of the inhalation or exhalation. Also be aware about the length and the depth of the each and every inhalation, exhalation. Sometimes you may experience some inhalation, exhalation become longer, shorter, heavy, soft, warm, cold. Just recognize it. Keep your attention only to the sensation. Don't look for any other details. Just try to recognize and experience the change happening moment by moment, followed by the sensation of your inhalation and exhalation. Just see what you experience as inhalation or exhalation, how you recognize it, what is happening to it. Bring your attention to your body. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars, reminding yourself like this with clear intention. Mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away. Already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light and expand the capacity. To your backside. To your left side. And to your right side. Downward. And upward. To all 6 directions at once, like the moon, the sun. Spread the light, spread the energy without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion. From the bottom of it with the maximum effort to the highest. wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, there were three new monks and they came to meditation center, start to practice meditation. And they became so energized and happy, motivated to keep practice. And mostly they start to get into silent meditation. And then one day, three of them gathered and had a discussion and then told, so let's get into silence meditation and we'll see how far we can go. And then three of them and gathered and sat like a circle and then start to practice their silence meditation. Now they keep doing 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and they get into deeper silence little by little, little by little. And the first monk became so happy now. So now his joy overflow inside himself. And then suddenly he told, oh, we're doing very good. And then he break the rule. And then the second monk and told, huh, don't talk. We practice silence meditation. And now third monk, and he himself, and start to comparing to others, and then he told, only me didn't break the rule. And finally they opened eyes and only 5 minutes they were practicing meditation. And so dear Dhamma practitioners, our mind also like that. This all three monks, it's kind of like a reflection of our inner behavior. So one is always try to respond to deeper emotions. So we all have that behavior, always. That's why we kind of like tangle to joy. And we try to go with that. And sometimes look, people, even when they watch games and movies, and they themselves shout, jump, and react themselves. And sometimes they cannot handle their own emotions. But the thing is this, it's nothing wrong that you react to your emotions. But the thing is, once your nerve system start to get used to like that reactions, not only happy things, even when you get mad, unhappy, sad, worry, in that situations also naturally, unknowingly, unconsciously, you start to react. So because your nerve system doesn't care, it is good or bad. Your inner behavior don't divide, oh, this should do or this should not do like that way. It just follow the pattern. It's just follow inner behavior. So then mostly, of course, we don't react to bad things. It kind of like sadness, worry, unhappy, anger. We don't do that things. Mostly we try to stay away from that. At least we try to hold it little bit, but mostly very openly we become more free and relaxed to react to happiness, joy, pleasure like that way. And then you think, oh, I can handle the anger and it is okay, I react to the joy. But your inner behavior, the both the same. It's an emotion. It doesn't matter good or bad, black or white. It is pain or pleasure, happy or sad. It just the emotions. So then always remember, in the beginning, you react to the emotions kind of like a way. When you become happy, if you react too much, the very first thing happening to you is you are the one who disconnecting from the your own inner joy or the happiness. Have you ever experienced sometimes? Look, when the kind of like because of the happiness, people do so bad things and they become so violent. Not because just they lose something. Sometimes when they become happy, they go and attack others. How it is possible? From where, what it come? Have you ever thought? When you become happy, when you become successful, when you become better, sometimes you start to go and harm to others. From where it come? See, that is that kind of like a sleeping snake. And then you will, when you become more free when it comes to the joy, happiness, satisfaction. But remember, it is like fire. So to reduce the fire, you cannot keep putting the wood. Then it's the burning process going to become so strong. So providing the reactions to your emotions, so the joy, happiness, the pleasure, is kind of like a deeply you strengthening the current. When you strengthen in the current, what will happen? The very first thing, you are the one who your consciousness, your awareness disconnect. So then remember yourself. Of course, you are, when you're angry, when you're sad, worry, you try to settle down and use the same behavior for your happiness, your satisfaction, your joy. And then sometimes you may ask, what's the point then becoming happy? This conventional level of reacting emotionally is not the joy, not the real happiness. It's deeply, when you resonate, when you able to connect to the happiness or the joy, there is no reaction. Because the reaction come out of disconnecting of the true happiness. Because your consciousness, your awareness can hold one thing at one time. So when you come to the reaction, you already get out of your awareness. So that's why even when you practice meditation, when the joy and the pleasure come, you have to be slowed down. You have to be more sharp, more clear in that point, not to react to it. Why? Because if you react, naturally you get disturbed out of that your own inner reaction. Then you lose your tranquility state. So, but we think, oh, reacting always is good, reacting good. That is why We are still here like this. And look at your own life. How, and we think, oh, I am like this, but deeply we are so powerless. We are kind of like prisoners deeply. There are situations come in our life. We are caught up in situations sometimes. We cannot find an exit. There is no way that we can get out of it. We have no choice. Sometimes we have to go through that. Have you ever thought why it come to our life like that way? Because it is not because of other people. It is not because of the other environment or the situations. It is not because of the politicians. It is not because of the economy. It is not because of this advertisement or the science or the technology or this gadgetics. It because of our inner disconnection. So then through the meditation, little by little, you start to settle down with that. That is what you need. Not just only for today, for your entire samsaric journey. Until you gain your liberation, your enlightenment, you need this profitable skill. So then remember, especially when you are happy, be careful. Especially when you are have the joy, overflow your satisfaction. Be calm, settle down. So that will help you to go through and strength. It will help you to strengthen inside you. So that is the good example from the first monk. And he thought, oh, we keep doing good now, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, only 3 minutes, you know. So that is our mind. Our mind itself, it's kind of like cheating us sometimes. In Buddhism, there are a certain called Vanchanika Dharma. It's kind of like our own mind cheat us. Not we cheating others or others cheating us. No, our own thoughts, our own mind. So then you have to be very careful. That is come out of your awareness. That is the only help you have as a human being. So then develop that awareness. And you have to look yourself. And you may think, you may become happy. Oh, I know this, I know that, I have this, that. So how much you have the awareness to see within yourself? If you don't have it, remember, everything will go away one day. You have no authority, you have no power over anything. Even as a mother, just imagine that we all are children from mothers, but still the mother, give the space to the child in her womb, and that is where the life is start. 10 months you keep the child, so carefully, and then you give the birth, and even that child, when the time comes, going to go away. Even that, see that it is a part of you, but still it's not going to be with you. So then if you think, oh, this is going to be mine, and if you hold it to that idea one day going to hit you back, and then it going to be so heavy for you. But then you remember, each and everybody and everything has its own way. So only help that you can have, not things or not that the people around that, of course, as a life, we share things each other. We have to develop the friendship, and we have to develop the connection. It is very necessary for the human beings. Through the entire human civilizations, we see. And all the great cathedral, the church or the mosque, synagogue, the temples, the stupas, the pagodas, this every huge, things built by out of the friendship and built by out of the community. But still, you cannot have this anything. You cannot have this anything. One day you have to just go without this anything. But if you develop the awareness, then you're going to gain something. So then remember, even though you have this everything, and it is okay, be happy with that, but remember the most important thing, not these outside things. That the most important thing, your inner awareness, seeing your own mind, recognizing your own thoughts. So that is why we keep practice meditation little by little, little by little every day. So then bring it to your lifestyle. It is not a kind of like, out of planet something. No, bring it to your day-to-day life. Develop it like you have other things. And every day develop yourself kind of like attitude to little bit practice yourself with your awareness. So then you will see, you gain, in that very moment, you gain the result. It very necessary for you. And the other monk, the second monk told, oh, don't talk, we practice silence meditation. We have another behavior. And sometimes we forget our inner self and inner awareness. We always try to advise others, always tell things to others, push others, and sometimes give a hard time to others, and without even understanding who we are. So then remember yourself. Of course, you have to share things with others, but at the same time, in the beginning, you have to practice yourself. So then you can teach others. So if you know something yourself, even just imagine yourself, if one day, if the children ask, if the children ask something about life from you, honestly, that can you give a very clear advice for them to take with them? And can you give a advice for them to really it going to work for them? Not from books, not from some theories. So that's why when it comes to the Dharma, so the Anusasana means that, that whatever we practice, we give it to you. So then that's why I am telling, develop the awareness. It really helps for you. Doesn't matter whatever you do, keep the awareness with you. It going to work for you. And so if you practice and learn that, you will see, oh, that day that monk told, it's work. So then when it come to you, rather than pointing out others and talking about their mistakes, and start to look a little bit in you. Don't jump. Don't try to, always and tell thinking that about others. And maybe you have no idea about the other situations, especially nowadays. And you have to be very careful with other people, and maybe you have no idea what other people are doing. So then it is better little bit you hold whatever you think about others. There was a mother, stepmother, and she married to another the man, and that person had a young girl, the daughter. So this woman thought, I want to be friend with this child. And then what she did, she booked a hotel. It's a very famous Italian hotel. And then, so this happened before the pandemic. And then she invited her, this young girl, to come to this hotel. and to have a dinner and trying to become friendly with her. So she came, and when they sat on the table and gave the menu, and the woman started to look at the menu, but this young girl took her phone and start to work with her phone. So this woman got so mad inside and thinking, what the mistake I did. I spent so much money and brought her here, and this, my time, and but she don't care this anything. Even she don't talk with me anything, and she just having the phone and doing something. So now this woman want to, tell, okay, let's go, forget about this dinner. This is done. Even she thought about, that to get out of his, this husband also because of this girl, and maybe she's not friendly with her. And now see, her mind is kind of like a, battlefield inside, sweating and uncomfortable. And now, 30 minutes, 40 minutes like that to spend the time. And then she was trying to find out a way to get a communication with her a little bit. Then suddenly she started to talk and then told her phone, oh, look at this restaurant. And she started to tell all the history about the restaurant. And then she posted on Facebook regarding this restaurant, and then the regarding her this stepmother, and how beautiful she is, and how good she is. And then she wrote all the Twitter and everything to her friends. Oh my, I found a stepmother, she's so nice, and she so compassionate, and all the good things about her. And when she saw that, she felt so shame regarding her, because that she put that everything about her, but she didn't know. And she thought this young girl don't care about her, and she thought in a different way. So that's why it happened, especially nowadays in the world. So that's why maybe whatever you come with the ideas regarding others, it's maybe from their point of view, it's totally different. So then it is important for you, be relaxed. When some ideas come regarding others, don't come to you know quick judgment. Find your balance and stay within yourself, especially as you know nowadays. And the people, especially this young generation, they have new things in the world. In this recent new 20 years, it came that it's very new things came to world. And look, it's even the new words, new culture, traditions, everything's new. And sometimes we have not that much experience regarding that. It's not about bad, good or bad, but we have no choice. We have to find our balance and go with that. Just imagine, 20, 30 years ago, there was no word called Google. Now when you put the Google, it has a meaning, and it giving a structure for that. It has a history, and there was not a word Microsoft. But now, if you look, search Microsoft, it has a meaning now. So like that, the Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, these things, it's a different. It's this Clubhouse. It's this. There are many, many things, and sometimes we don't know even. So then you have to remember, especially with the others, when it comes to situations, don't jump. Be relaxed. It is better you take a step back. Always step back. It's worth for you. And the third monk, And he he became himself. Oh, I am the only one, didn't talk. And then he break the rule. So we always have idea self-rewarding, self-introduction, self-rewarding, and self-promoting. It is everywhere now. And so then remember, it's when it come to life, we always trying to get out of this self-centered idea, because this self-centered idea is stronger than you think. That is what it's kind of like a magnet. It's nothing wrong you putting a value on you as a human being like others. Of course, you have to put a value on you. You have to respect regarding you, and you have to have a higher purpose regarding you. And but at the same time, you have to understand the very nature of human life. Without understanding that, if you try to hold it to, it's like without knowing the meaning of value, you become rich. It can be very dangerous for you. That maybe can be the worst thing can happen to you. So if you become rich, it is okay, it is good. If you know what is the meaning of money, you can be the driver fast. You know how to drive. Then getting the fastest car is good for you. That is blessing. But if you don't know how to drive, and how about you get very, the fastest car, what will happen to you? So like that in life, it's nothing wrong with understanding and hope that the putting the value on you, but first you have to understand what is this life. Otherwise, what will happen? When you hold it to the self in deeply, it can sabotage, and that's it can destroy you. Otherwise, how just imagine how people kill themselves. Not just the beggars or the homeless people. You very rarely hear, the beggars or the homeless people kill themselves. So who kill themselves mostly? The most of the rich people, very famous people. Why? Because when you develop the self-centered life, you have to be very careful. If you don't know the very nature or the behavior of the self, be careful when you reward, when you develop when you promote yourself, because it can be very dangerous. So then everything, possible to change. And we hold this self as, that our inner experience, form, feeling, sensation, formation, recognition. This everything moment by moment change. So anything not going to be permanent. So then it is okay you have anything, but remember, don't believe that going to be permanent. For the moment it will be there, but in the very next moment it can be something else. So keep that freedom in you. Even don't be attached to yourself, and recognize that change. That's why when we observe breath by breath, your life depend on breath. Even imagine how the life happening moment by moment by, because of this inhalation, exhalation. What is the very behavior of that? Always in the flow, changing in a journey like a river. So then understand it. So whatever in your mind, in your heart, in your hand, in your life, how you hold as permanent, because you experience this inner change. So then be with that. So whatever come to you, accept it, knowingly that anything not going to be permanent, and everything will change one day. So once you're able to understand that, you are the one who going to be free, and you are the one who going to get the benefit. And as a human being, That is the highest that you can gain in this very lifetime. So it is possible. So then in day-to-day life, synchronize this, inject this understanding to your day-to-day activities, and through your day-to-day activities, nourish yourself with this wisdom. And that is where your life itself become a part of the Dharma. And that is where naturally your, your wisdom going to transform you from this conventional life to your eternal bliss, what we call ultimate bliss of Nibbana. So with that, I bless upon everyone with this good practice. May all of you be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you. May no difficulties come to you. May no problems come to you. May you also have the patience, courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life during this time period. May everyone stay healthy and safe. And finally, may all of you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sabbityo vajjantu sabbarogo vinassatu mate bhavattantarayo sukhi diga yuko bhava. Ittavata cha ammehi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe devanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhutanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe sattanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya idam me punya kammang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamunchatu. Bless you.